love that. I love listening to that every single time. I'm like, whoa, I wish I could do like a big tuba or like something fun like that, but I don't know. I love this. So, hey everybody, happy Yappy Thursday. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Charlie.
I'm Dave.
Otherwise known as Charlie Grace, and pray for Dave. I think
Yes.
it's sort of funny, but we just want to see who's in the house tonight. We really appreciate all our friends coming out. We're doing the hair thing. We're just having bad hair days, having fun with this. So Dave, who do we have in the house?
I can't see. I don't know. I'm not really sure what that is.
It's Lance and Boomer 13. I love that. That's sort of funny. And of course, one of our awesome
Sonia, the
moderators,
RV DJ.
Sarn, gotta love this. And our really cool friends, Dream on Wheels. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, and there's our friend,
Mr. John Chalker.
Very nice. Thank you so much for coming in. We love this. Oh, and of course,
Jim.
Hey, Jim. Hope you're having a great night. And Muppet.
Evening Muppet.
Oh my goodness. And of course,
Aloha Conk.
Wouldn't be here without you, JW. I gotta say, lots of fun stuff here going on. Oh my goodness. And Julie's here. Yay. And of course,
Mr. Brandon.
Of course, Brandon.
And of course, you skipped over people again. Thank you. There we go. Yes. Good evening, Mobang.
Hey, Timmy, how are you? Good to see you. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. And we have a raid. A red raid. Very nice. Raid. Thanks so much for coming over. I know Red they're doing a girl chat before us, which is really cool. And we love checking out that. It's really fun.
See, I couldn't understand that. I was thinking, okay, so is it everybody now having colors of raid?
No. And here we go. It's about time now. Hi, Diana. Good to see you. And of course, one of my awesome friends, Box Fan D. Fox, D, you're awesome. We just appreciate you so much. You are just rocking it these days. Well, guys, here's the scoop. Let me just throw this out to you. First off, if you have not given us a thumbs up, please do. We do appreciate it. Every little thumbs up counts, right? Every little thumb matters.
Yes.
Thumbs up matters. But anyways, we are doing a lot of stuff today, and we've been traveling. Oh my God, we have so much content we're putting out there, and we keep getting a lot of questions about that content. So we're going to give you guys sort of like the behind the scenes peek at some of this stuff. We know our members, who are really awesome, by the way, who help support a lot of the mission that we do. And we go to all these different rescue places. So all of our really cool members, we just want to say thank you. They get to be a part of these really cool things. And they do get a little behind the scenes peek too. But today we're going to answer some questions about.
I don't know. What are we about?
Really? This is the funniest thing ever, and I'm going to share this on the screen. And you guys can take a guess. What do you think, or where do you think this picture is from? Take a guess in the chat where you think this picture is from, because when I saw this first, I had a thought in my head, and I was like, wait a minute. So where do you think this is from?
I wonder how many. I'm curious.
I'm curious to see what people are going to think.
I've got a couple things that people might.
Here we go. Jim says the questions are getting harder, Dave.
Yeah, I know, man.
And JW says the Alamo. The Alamo. Yeah.
Okay.
Boondocking says Disney.
Disney. Okay, we got one for Disney.
Great. These are all good answers, by the way. All good answers. But you don't get all participation trophies. Sorry, guys. Any other good guesses?
Oh, come on.
This is good. So
I was thinking, somebody. I'm curious. I'm surprised that nobody said like Hogwarts.
Oh, here we go. D says Castleberry. Good. And there we go. Justin says Disney as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let's say where it is. It is not the Alamo.
Not the Alamo. Nope.
It's also not Disney.
Nope.
So where else do you think it might be?
This is really cool. This is a really neat thing. So actually, let me tell you the story behind this, because we took a trip to Asheville, North Carolina. We actually love Asheville. It was the first time for me really getting to do a little, hanging out, looking around. And wait. Here we go.
Says,
wine place.
Wine place.
He knows me so well. But no, not exactly.
Oh, wait, Jim. I like Jim's.
Wait. I know it's the biggest.
Okay, so now it's official 6:19 for this evening, and we've already gone.
Oh, here we go. Diana's got it.
Diana.
It's the Biltmore
right there.
It's the Biltmore, and no, it is not Cirque du Soleil. Oh, geez.
No.
And it's in it. And wait, it's not a church.
No, it's not a church.
This is so much fun. Oh, and there's Sue. Good to see you, Sue. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Sue.
Woohoo! Thanks for coming out. So yes, this is the Biltmore. So
yes.
The story is, we got tickets for the Biltmore for Dave's birthday. So Dave's birthday is July 5th. Lance, write that down. Lance is in charge of keeping birthdays. I know how this works.
I get this.
But we actually went to the Biltmore on the 4th of July. And as we're going through and parking, I noticed, I looked down, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. People will think it's Disney. And you're right. That's what I would have thought too. But no, this is Biltmore parking. It tells you where to go based upon the house. So really cool.
It's not born on the 4th of July. It's Biltmore on the 4th
Biltmore on the 4th of July. The tips that we have for you guys, which is really important, is number one, we learned that ticket times matter.
Yes.
Ooh, big stuff. So Dave, explain that.
Okay. So now, when I started going to the Biltmore, when I was just a little David.
Oh, geez.
You really didn't have to worry about this. And they had, easy parking, yada, 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 yada. Now it is such a popular place that the line starts even before you get onto the property.
Yes.
It actually starts at the red light across the street from the gate. And so all of the entry stuff is down at the gatehouse. So everything you're doing here at the Biltmore, you're going to need to have some sort of reservation. And
a very big time cushion. Because let me just say this. This is not like a quick, off the road and it's there. It's like you get in this little village and then it's like a few miles into it before you ever get there.
Yes.
So for us, we had a ticket. I think it was 12:30 or something like that. 12:15. And so, wait, look at it. Dee says, love your tie-dye.
Thank you, Box. Thank you, Dee. Appreciate
very
it.
Very nice.
So we had it at 12:15.
Yes.
And we had actually gone and talked to some folks at the visitor center in Asheville the day before, trying to get a couple extra tidbits and some helpful insights and stuff like that. And they had given us a site and a brochure to says, okay, so when you're ready to go, like, for example, we wanted to do the wine tasting.
Right. But we'll talk about that later.
Anyway,
the point was, they said, number one, the address that you have on your GPS is wrong, which was a huge thing right there. So they gave us the correct address to put in GPS, or it would take us to the employee entrance. That was number one.
Yes.
And number two, they said, make sure you are on property 2 hours before your ticket time. And that was a huge help. So that was really cool. We learned a lot, and thank you. I think visitor centers are fabulous places to check out.
Very good.
When you go to a new city, because they're going to have the inside scoop, and we really did learn a lot.
Yes. Yeah. And the ones in Asheville are stupendous.
Yep, absolutely. So this was really cool. So I would say, number one, I would go back, because number one, we didn't get to do everything. We're going to go back.
We're going.
Right. It's our summer home.
Yes.
No, not even close.
Let's put it this way. We spent the entire day there, and we still have we could easily have spent 3 more days.
Oh yeah. So the big question that people asked me, which is like really important, was, is it dog friendly? And my easy answer is yes, it is very dog friendly. But let me tell you how and why. It is dog friendly. Here's this little guy walking his puppy. Look at that in front of the Biltmore. How sweet is that? It is dog friendly on the grounds. And there's lots of grounds. So when I say lots of grounds, we're talking about gardens, walkways, restaurants, wine stuff. There's so many things.
8,000 acres.
Oh, it's obnoxious.
I think it's 8,000 acres. And the grounds were originally designed by the same person who designed Central Park in New York City.
In New York City. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you go, as I'm going to talk about this real quick, as you get up to park, to go in there, make sure you tell the parking people that are out there, these nice people who are like flagging you to go one way or another, that you're traveling with a dog. That's the first thing you need to tell them, because they will put you in a different kind of parking. Yes. So if you're a person who's traveling with a dog in your RV, they're going to make sure that you are at a place where you can get access to your dog quicker. That's number one. So you will have like easier parking. Number two, they also have places where you can board your dogs. They have little outside kennels
it's free.
It's 100% free. So if you want to go and you want to put your dogs in a kennel for a little bit and then come back and do the tour, that's amazing. So you cannot take the dogs in the house. No, you cannot take the dogs inside the winery, but you can take them every other place.
Right.
It's just awesome.
Now, if you're going to go, I would suggest going with your RV.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have, not only do they have special parking for people who have pets, but they also have special parking for RVers.
Oh, yeah.
And the closest parking to the Biltmore, to the
RV
house,
parking.
is the RV parking. So, yeah,
Yeah.
You show up, you get nice large parking area. And earlier the better, by the way, on the day on that.
Yeah. Yeah. It does make a difference.
When we got there,
Yeah.
there were actually a couple C's and an A that were
wait. He's not talking bra sizes, people. He's talking RVs. No. I just want to make sure we're all clear on that.
Did I go onto the bra size? No, I did not.
Keep going, Dave.
Really?
Keep going.
But anyway.
So we got there a little early, which is great. And as we're walking up, we see this family in front of us, and Dave's like, I know them. I'm like, how do you know them? I mean, no offense, we go places. I'm the one who typically knows the people. It's typically not Dave. And I turn around and go ahead.
And the reason
Who was it?
Who it was actually a wonderful family from Michigan.
Yes.
Who were parked in the slot at our RV park that we were staying at right next to us. So I'd actually seen the mom and the kids out that morning when I think I was taking trash out or trying to walk Rosie or something like that. But anyway, saw the mom. And so as we're walking up, I tapped Charlie and say, you know what? I bet I can be psychic right now. I bet you that this lady and her kids are on vacation.
I thought he was teasing me. I really did. I thought he was just pulling my leg, sort of fun.
Yes.
And lo and behold, we walk up. She's like, oh, hey, how are you? I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
She's a college professor.
They both are.
That's right. They're both college professors outside Detroit. And the kids are just awesome. And they were really a lot of fun.
And they've got really, really cool puppy dogs.
And they have good puppies.
And the place where we stayed, the campground that we stayed, is actually Nursing Our Travel Bug turned us on to this.
Yes.
It's in Fletcher, North Carolina. It's a great place.
We're going back to Fletcher.
We're going to go back and
later
check
this summer.
That's right. But bottom line was, these guys are really sweet. And I was walking up to him, and you'll notice she's holding on to this camera. And I was like,
oh my God. They started talking camera lenses, and
she was, we were like, I had lens envy for a while there.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. But anyways, hello to our friends up in Michigan. Y'all rock. You guys were the sweetest family ever. And I hope that they're getting ready for school.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Yeah. It's school time. I know we're starting school actually tomorrow. What?
Wait, whoa.
Tomorrow's the first day of school.
Oh,
tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
where we are. Tomorrow's the first day of school. Yeah. So anyway, so this is fun. So, so 1, get there early. 2, let them know if you have a dog or an RV, you get really cool parking. And let's talk about.
And by the way, the parking people
are
super helpful.
Yes.
Really nice.
Really nice.
Very pleasant.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not a whole lot of go there.
Right.
No, it was like, how can we be of assistance? It was like Disney friendly.
Yeah.
But with a North Carolina mountain accent.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to we're going to sort of skip over the house. We'll come back to the house because I want to share this little video, and I want to tell you the story behind it, because everyone talks about, the dogs at the Biltmore. And this dog has a special story, and this dog's name is Cedric.
Yep.
And you can see there's a statue of Cedric with one of his best friends.
Actually, it was Cedric's. That was the daughter of Mr. Vanderbilt.
Yes.
Who built the Biltmore.
Yes. Yeah. And this was the dog that was just, it was the house dog. It was the one that they loved the most, that got to do all the really cool things. And so Cedric has a theme all throughout the Biltmore. They have Cedric cookies. They have Cedric, they have a Cedric pub. And it's a really cool thing. Yeah.
And also Cedric is one of the reasons why there are dog gates inside the Biltmore.
Yes.
Because, and we'll show you some more pictures of this. One time, Cedric, and he was not the only puppy on the property.
Yeah.
So Cedric and his friends one time got into the lower area where the cooking staff was.
Of course.
And this just shows you how Mrs. Vanderbilt was really an interesting person.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't get super upset with the dogs.
Nope.
What she did was said, you know what? Hey, this is cool, but it's not, we got to do something different. So she actually put dog gates so that they could, the dogs could still be down there.
Right.
but were not in the kitchen.
Right.
So they could
other areas,
hang out in the hall.
Think like baby gates, like, places they could go. But
let's be honest, this is when they didn't have air conditioning, and this was probably one of the cooler areas of the property during the summer.
Yeah, it's a really great story, and so it's really nice. Like I said, people ask us very specific questions, and this is one of the great stories on Biltmore. There's so many other really cool things, but
I didn't get the Cedric cookie though.
Oh, we didn't get Cedric cookie. Yeah, I know. Or the Cedric chocolate. Wait, or the Cedric chocolate.
Oh no, the Cedric chocolate. Oh yeah, we gotta go again. We gotta go back.
We'll go back.
We gotta go back.
Oh geez, I know. So that was really cool. So we learned a lot. We learned a lot on that, and we'll probably be going back sometime, maybe for Christmas. They say for Christmas it's gorgeous and all decorated up.
I've been trying to get her to go to Christmas for years.
For years. I know. We might be able to do it this year. That we'll see what happens. So a couple of things that stood out about the house, because I'm a really big foodie. You know how I like the food. And of course,
that's going to be interesting.
That's not going to work.
That's not going to work.
That's not going to work. I'm not even going to be close. Well, that's going to work. So anyways, long story short, I loved the dining room. I'm all about a dining room. So this was a huge dining room, and this was the main dining room.
Yes.
Where they had the guests and stuff, and had a fireplace with three different, was one big hearth with three fireplaces.
And actually this dining room was so big, there were two fireplaces.
Yeah. Yeah.
One on either end.
Yeah, really cool. But yeah, I'm like sitting here thinking, I'm already naming my dinner party guests. So y'all are invited for dinner at the Biltmore next summer. I think I got this all put together.
And if you're looking at this and you see the flowers in the middle of the table, what's behind them are 15th century tapestries.
The art
made by hand.
Geez, the art in this place was really amazing. If you think about this, because honestly, we have a lot of friends that are artists and we all get together and do things. If you have that much money, the Vanderbilt family had that much money, and they were a huge patronage of the arts. So they had a lot of really cool artists come in, stay with them, and make sculptures, paintings. Just the stuff is off the chain. So we learned it was like an art history museum.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these tapestries, the war's over when Red raid. Okay.
I love it. And Red, you're never late. It's totally fine.
Never. Never.
You're always on time. Never worry about that. But yeah, I was in love with some of these things, and so some of the art, and I really didn't take a lot of pictures of all the art, but this is a story that Dave was telling me while we were walking by. He's like, "Did you notice?" I said, "Notice what?"
So, here's an interesting question. Can anybody tell me what we're looking at now? Let's see if
pictures.
Because we had some art people in here.
No, it's hard to see. It's very tiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what this is probably one of the largest collections of Albert Dürer woodcut prints that I've ever seen in one place at any time. And I've been to some really cool museums, like the National Museum. I've been to a few of the Carnegie museums and stuff like that. But this guy,
he looks like a family tree, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, it's really cool.
So this fellow was the foremost woodcutter. So all of these prints, and these are all prints, had to be first carved, cut backwards.
Yeah.
Then you take the print off the front.
Yeah, really cool. But there's some really, the paintings were amazing. The lithographs were amazing.
These are woodcuts and etchings is what you would call this.
Yeah, they just had some really cool things, and people that were involved with it. Actually, they had almost full life-size paintings of the two men who were distinctly responsible. One was the forester. Do you remember this? The guy who was in charge of creating the forestry from Central Park, and the other guy was, I believe, the lead architect. The lead architect of the house, and that was really neat. So. Here I was going to say this is. Oh wow, we look scary here. This is Dave. I can pick on Dave for a second. Woohoo!
Okay, just a second.
Wait, and the red, white, and blue tie dye on 4th of July.
It was 4th of July.
I'm wearing hot pink. Notice this, and he's wearing red, white, and blue. So not that I'm not patriotic. I'm just saying that's sort of how that worked. But it looks like a church from the front, because the architecture is great. It's very Gothic. It's very Victorian era.
It's very Victorian and a lot of European influences.
Yes. Yeah.
And in fact, this was the largest residence in the United States for over 100 years, until somebody decided to make a full one-to-one copy of the Palace at Versailles.
Yes.
And so that became the largest town.
Yeah.
The largest thing.
It was really cool.
You are not showing that.
I'm not showing what? What am I looking at? The dairy?
No, the one above it. No, you're not. No, you are not.
I'm waiting.
No.
I gotta do it. You know why?
No.
It's that time.
No.
So you're home
Oh,
when your dog has to relieve himself on the lawn of the Biltmore.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? It's that time to talk about poop. I'm sorry. It's 20 minutes in. We had to.
We talked about poop when we were talking about the bathroom.
Oh, geez. Well, when you're home, you can do these things. You just pick it up and go. Okay. No, the bottom line is this: if you bring a pet, make sure you pick up after him. Yes. That's why I'm bringing this up. It's important to do that. And no, we should not be ashamed of our puppy using facilities. I love when you gotta go, you gotta go. That's exactly right, Mobang. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, we appreciate that.
Diane is now wondering where the heck she has fallen into now.
Well, something we didn't talk about.
Don't worry, Diane. You're not late. You're just fashionably on time.
Absolutely, no worries. We're just giving you a little behind the scenes of our last trip at the Biltmore because we had so many people write us questions, and I wanted to just make sure we went through these really cool things. So this is beside the house. Once again, dog friendly, really cool. And Dave, you can tell us what we're looking at.
Okay, so on the side of the house, on the left-hand side of where we were just looking, is the section that gets ready to go over into the formal gardens.
Yep.
And they have a decorative gardens and they have a food garden.
Yep.
So then they had these really interesting koi ponds. Now, this was a set of 3 of these things. So if you can just imagine what they could do.
Oh, yeah.
It was just fantastic. It's just absolutely incredible.
It was way cool. I mean, I hate to say, this was Dave's present. This was his birthday. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Now, my present was watching you because you weren't 100% certain you wanted to go. And after we got there, it's like, oh my gosh, this is awesome.
I know. I was having fun. I was like really having a good time. But I'm one of those people. I love new experiences. I love going new places, and I love petting fish. So I got to pet some fish.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was fun. It was a good time. So yeah, I would go back. I would definitely go back. I would say there's a lot more that we got to see and do. But one of the other things that I learned about, your favorite thing ever, ready?
Yes.
Is ice cream. If you want to know something about Dave, bottom line is it's through his stomach and it's through ice cream. So one of the things that they have had on the property for years and years is a dairy farm. And I didn't know all this either. So they actually paid people who worked on the estate New York City wages in North Carolina.
Yes.
So that became a very huge economic impact on this little teeny tiny town. And so they had a dairy farm. You can tell a little bit about this.
Okay. So now the dairy farm is something, well, you think about the reality is that the Biltmore is a giant house. And so the giant house needs food.
Yeah.
Well, they can grow some of what they need. They can import some of what they need. But some of the things, especially in the turn of the century, that you needed to have close to you if you were going to use it was stuff like milk,
dairy,
eggs, stuff like that. Things that would not travel well over long distances. So part of what they needed to do to provide for all the milk and the dairy needs of the cooking staff is they just decided, well, I mean, they're already going to have cattle because they need to have beef.
Right.
And so to make it be economically work for them, they decided to make a dairy. And so the dairy became the cornerstone or the really best dairy in the Western North Carolina area. So it was actually a very profitable dairy. In fact, there was a number of, and in fact, I think that there is a quote from one of the main big newspapers that is listed up on the roof or the ceiling rather of the shop in there of how just wonderful this dairy was.
Yeah.
So when in the 30s, when the Depression hit, to give people in the area an opportunity to make some money and to sort of keep the place going.
Right.
The Vanderbilt family opened the Biltmore for tours for the first time.
Yes.
So it became a tourist destination back in the 30s. And the reason why was not because the Vanderbilts needed extra money. They could have done things just fine, shut things down, and just kept it going. But what they realized was they had a responsibility to the folks in the area.
Yes.
And so to keep those families going and sustain them through the Depression, they made extra money this way.
Sure did.
And so that's where, looking at, people could come and watch them milk the cows. And for a city person at the largest house in the world, or, in the country at that time, it was absolutely amazing. And so it was really a destination. And that was when it first started trying to use parts of tourism to pay for the folks who work there.
Right. So we're not saying we're experts in any way. We're just giving you our 2 cents. And if you notice, there's a lot of people putting out videos about them. Our friends Mark and Trish from Keep Your Daydream, they were just at the Biltmore, and one of the things they said was like, "Oh my gosh, they missed their ticket time." And that was a problem because they were on their way to DC at the time, and they wanted to go and stop and hang out. And there's tons of parking. I was really concerned because as you go in, the one picture I don't have is they've got this big brick thing you got to go through. That I was sitting here going, I don't know how they get those big Class A's or even that bus. It's got to be tight. It does have to be a little tight.
No, I actually I have video.
Your video?
I did.
Okay, all right. It's sort of cool. I'm just saying there's a lot of things out there. Well, so real quick, does anyone have any questions though? Because we've shared a bunch of stuff. Sorry, guys. We did have a special guest come in tonight. Unfortunately, they have a problem. They have a problem with their internet, believe it or not. And we're trying to work out some stuff. But Booger the Sugar is a friend of ours. It's a dog. And his owner, his forever best friend's name is Simeon. And they are really, really cool people. And hopefully we can get them back on. If we can get their internet working a little later, we'll bring them back up. But anyways, so if you haven't had a chance to check out Booger the Sugar on TikTok, believe it or not, this dog has over 169,000 followers. Just like our really cool friends, Crystal's Pets.
Angie, hey, look at this.
Yeah. I always wanted to go there. It is really neat. Yep. It's just worth the trip.
The other thing that was really cool to me was having gone to the Biltmore multiple times over the years.
Yep.
I have watched how they have done the tours. There at one point in time, you had like a light tour, and then you had a behind the scenes tour, and then they would sell you or rent you a headset. Oh, by the way, yes, with the old Sony Walkman.
Yeah.
By the way, oh yeah, it was those. Yes, the Sony Walkman. So what they're doing now, though, is they are giving everybody a little thing like a wand.
Like a wand.
Like an
old
cell phone.
No, like an old cordless phone.
Old cordless phone.
Yeah.
Or a very large remote control. Anyway.
Or a chocolate bar.
Yeah. Or a chocolate bar. And so as you go through the tour, there are places where you stop and it has a number. And so you punch the number into this device and it will start giving you the section of the tour that a tour guide would have given you if they'd had a live guide. And so this is all part of the ticket price. And so now not only do you get the main house tour, but you also get the behind the scenes tour all at the same ticket price.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely wonderful.
It's really cool.
I mean, you get to see everything from the Vanderbilt's bedrooms
really cool.
to their sitting rooms.
There's a lot of stuff to. So here's what we're going to do. I just dropped a link. You guys can take a look at the video. It's not very long. It's about 10 minutes. You'll see some of the stuff that we got to see. And then of course we wanted to answer your questions that you guys kept sending us, which is very cool. Diane says, that's how the sub tour is in Arizona Memorial. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. It's very, very nice. And I actually like having that so you can hear and go at your own pace. And it does move you along through the tour as well, which I think is good. So it's got a good pace.
Of course.
Sticking around, lagging around, talking about stuff because they have a lot of people to get through that.
And I think that's probably, to be honest, I think that's really why they did it.
Yeah.
Was because if you don't have that and all you have is a piece of paper you're reading from,
right?
Some people read fast, some people read slow.
No, you never know.
And so the line would not move around.
I know. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We are at that half hour mark. I know, guys, we've been talking. Sorry. We want to get to you guys. We got a couple things. Number one, we want to pay it forward and we want to say thank you to our members. So give us a hot 60 seconds and we'll be right back. so much fun. I love that. Hey, if you guys want to be a friend of ours as well, a special friend, a VIP friend, a super friend, you can look below and join. We love this. All that money goes to the rescue places that we go to and help us pay it forward. We do have an actual event coming up this month, which is cool. We're going to go to the Williamson County, the Friends of Williamson County Animal Center. We're going to be there. We actually just got back from Pride this weekend, and they were there, which is very cool. So a lot of fun. But we have been taking your comments, and we want to know something real quick. For all of you guys in the chat that are content creators, can you guys type a CC in the chat so we know that you're a content creator? We would love to give a shout out because we're going to be doing some shout outs to some really neat things in the next couple weeks. And we would love to give a little shout out to our content creators. So type a CC in the chat. That's number one. Ready? I like that.
Help me.
Oh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And then we're going to have fun with Dave. I'm going to need something I need a little something on my throat here before I start coughing.
There.
What? He's breaking out the turbos.
It's only water. Mobang, not really a content creator.
I like that. So this is cool. So if you guys are for the first time watching us and you would like to support a content creator you have not seen before, please check them out. It's really, really cool. If you are not a content, I can't talk.
I'm sorry. Look at Aloha Cock.
CC, of course.
Ooh.
Love you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, gosh, if you are not a content creator and you are an awesome supporter, you're just a really cool person who's not a content creator. If you can just type an S like a snake.
Matt's watching you in the UG.
Oh, in the underground. Yeah, of course. Very nice. We appreciate that. Look who's here.
Hey.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, kid.
Good day. Good day. Hope you're having a good time.
Actually, hold on.
It's morning.
It is. Well, actually, yes. It is 10:34 in the morning in Melbourne.
Very nice. We appreciate you guys are coming by. Yes, that's so much fun. Now, John Chalker has brought up a very good point. Do not forget, tonight is a big monetization party for Thin Blue Lane.
Yes.
It's a big deal, and we love our Thin Blue Lane friends. If you guys want to go, we'll drop a link in so you guys can go that next.
Julie just showed up.
Hi, Julie. Oh, awesome. Well, no, Julie.
Oh, she's been here.
She's been here. Of course, this is great. But Julie and Diane are awesome supporters, and we appreciate our supporters and our members very, very, very much. So, Time for Exploring says, fur baby owner, FBO. I love this. And Brandon's like, yes, it's 10:34 in the morning.
Yes,
absolutely.
And the reason why I can tell this is because somebody got me something for my birthday.
Yes,
my new Apple Watch.
So he can tell time.
I actually found a watch face that also gives me world time in one of the corners, so I can set it so I know when my kid is waking up and what time they're waking up. So yes, I can always tell.
He's very excited. Very excited with the new watch. Can you say? That's a big thing. Okay, so we've been listening to you guys, and one of the funniest things that you love for us is a new episode, a new segment. I'm going to call it new segment. Dave, how would you like to call this? What would you like to call this?
I think it probably be more appropriate to call it Life with a Redhead.
Really? Life with a Redhead? Yeah, and I think Mo Bang for Your Bucks calls it Pray for Dave.
Pray for Dave.
Pray for Dave. So I've been videotaping a few things. Right, Dave?
Oh dear Lord.
I've got a few, but one of them is just it's really fun. Why are you laughing, Dave? You're crying and laughing. Wait, what's wrong, Dave? What did I say that made you laugh? I asked him a question, he answered it, and he said, I already answered you. I said, yes, but you didn't give me the answer I wanted. So, now I can't choose right.
Let us all be honest.
It's okay. That made him cry on a Sunday. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Do you need a moment?
Yes.
I took over the jukebox at the Waffle House, and I asked Dave a question. Hey, Dave, so what was the question I asked you?
She was asking me to do something, and I said no, and she just kept asking.
Wait,
it didn't matter what I said. She was going to keep asking until I got. I gave her the answer she wanted. It really did not.
Are you going to need physical harm?
It didn't matter.
Okay. Are you going to be okay after this? Bottom line is okay. All right. Okay. Bottom line is It's one of those things, right, Dave? How do you explain this?
Well, what was it you always said?
So I always said, I told him, I asked him a question, and he answered it incorrectly.
No, I answered the question. And then she asked the same question, slightly different. And then I answered the same question consistently. And then she said,
no,
you haven't answered my question. I said, yes, I have. And then she said, no, you just haven't answered the way I want you supposed to. Yes.
Like what you do to you know what? It's just sort of funny because at the end of the day, you know, these are the fun things that you get to talk about, and you don't get to see the behind the scenes. So I'm going to show you. We had an event. We're going to do a video of this later. We got an opportunity of going someplace really cool.
So wait. Thanks,
Dave. Deny.
No. Show what Brandon says. Yeah. Thank you, son.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a lot of fun. So, all right. So I'm gonna give a little snippet. You don't even know what the next video is, and I'm gonna love this.
Good.
I'm afraid. I love being able to, like, you know, say, hey, what about this one? So Dave, Dave has a special way of making the bed in the van, and it's true. He's very particular about these things, and I don't have the passion that you do for making the bed.
No, I just know how to do it fast.
Okay, apparently there's a way that Dave likes to make the bed. And he's very specific about this. He has, you know, the comforter has to go one way, and the cushions have to go the other way. And more importantly, then we have like a towel, because, you know, we have Miss Muddy Paws over here who decided to go for a field walk today, which was good because then she went to the bathroom. But then, of course, Mr. I have to make the couch perfect.
No.
And no,
it's just that if you do it one way and you get it really well at that, then you do it really quickly, and I don't spend 5 minutes trying to rearrange it.
I'm not complaining. I just like to, you know, give him a hard time sometimes. That's all. Yeah. It's fun when you're traveling with your partner in a van, you know, and a dog. And these are days, you know, I'm like, hey Dave, let's go for a ride. And he's like, okay. And then some days I'm like, hey Dave, I'm gonna go with the dog, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Good job, Dave. Okay, so he makes the bed. It's awesome. All right, but this is cute. So here we go. This is the Torment Dave channel tonight.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And it's like, be afraid, Dave. Be very afraid. Life with a Redhead. Hashtag Life with a Redhead.
Yes.
Yeah, I love this. And Adventures with Ron says, perfect. You did a great job. Did you notice the corners were just ever so nicely tucked in? Yeah.
Mo. I still like Mo. Pray for Dave.
All right, here we go.
Next thing is Charlie messes up
the bed. Imagine that.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's Rosie. Rosie and her paws. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's fun. She needs a pedicure right now. It's sort of funny. Yeah. Life with a redhead. You would know. Yeah, exactly right. Life with a redhead. So it's hard to live with a redhead, but I think it's harder with a redhead with a video camera, because everything gets videotaped and there's proof of everything. It's so much fun.
Yes.
We were actually the story behind that was we boondocked behind. Oh, there's Nancy. Yay.
Oh, wait, no.
Yay. I see Nancy. Good to see you, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, good to see you. And we have a new member. Oh my gosh. Fred, you didn't have to do that. That is so sweet. But you know what? Here we go.
Here we go.
Woohoo! We love having new members. We love doing that. I'm dancing in the background. I'm having fun. Thank you, Red. That is very sweet. We appreciate that, and I'm sure the rescues that we go to will appreciate it as well. So
absolutely.
Thank you very much. You will definitely be on the trailer. Really cool. Okay, here we go. Time for Exploring says, "Don't screw with Dave. He may come off the hinges."
Yeah. Jeez. No.
No, we love you too, Nancy. We absolutely love you guys. I love this. And she's like, twist my arm. Go ahead, twist my arm. I love this. Yeah, hashtag pray for Dave. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get t-shirts. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. Creative editing. Never thought about it. It's a possibility. Or maybe here's one: free Dave.
Free Dave. No, this isn't Free Willy.
Like
I have not gained that much. I have not gained that much weight during COVID. No, I am not.
Liberate Dave. This is a good one. Make it a little more, you could do that. You could do that.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Hey, thanks, Bobang. Thanks for dropping Red's link. We appreciate that so much.
Yep.
Yeah, we know that you guys are getting ready for your show.
I
Now.
know,
We are
I know,
so
I
excited
know.
for the party. Woohoo! We're just having some fun.
Been getting blue for the show tonight.
I know. Ooh, very blue. Hello. Hey, where's RV? We love that. All right, Kevin. So we're
wait a second. Look, it's the blue. It's the blue tie-dye.
Yeah. I'm blue-green. I'm sort of like aqua-ish. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
So anyways, let's see, Dave. I don't know. Do I have any more really cool? I'm sure I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we have another. Do we have another Dave video that I could share?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not very attractive one to me. But let's see what this is.
There we go.
Okay. So we took a left turn to take a right turn to go back to take a left turn, and now we're in a parking lot, which is fun because then you got to watch out for the trees, and it becomes like a game of, what would you call it? It's like a video game, actually. You know, you're like, tree. And they're
we don't want Frogger.
And they're always like low. They're always like, you know, I mean, we're 9 feet 6 inches tall, so we can like watch where we're parking and where we're driving. And there's always some little car who's like, oh look, I'm gonna turn in here, and you're like, no, we're bigger, we win. Anyway, so I guess the bottom line is we want to go to Waffle House, right, Dave?
Yes, we're going to Waffle House.
But we can't always park in a Waffle House because they don't have large enough turn areas for the car, for the van. So then we got to find a business beside to park in, and then we got to figure out where the entrance is for that. It becomes like this whole interesting game. So, anyways. Welcome to our lives, right, Dave?
Yes. And did we mention Mama didn't get any sleep last night?
I didn't get any sleep last night.
Mama needs sleep. Sweet tea, please, dear God.
Oh, this is not. I am pleasantly happy today. I am very. Yeah. I mean, you took the dog out, right?
All I have to do is say, #pray for Dave.
Oh. Yeah. Totally fine.
Yeah. Oh my God. Somebody didn't wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Somebody just, said, I didn't go to sleep and there shall be sweet tea or heads will roll.
Yeah. Okay. Brandon's like, funniest home Dave videos time.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I think, well, so that was a morning that it was a very late night. We boondocked someplace that we didn't technically have permission to boondock. So I didn't get a lot of sleep.
No, actually we did.
No, wait. No,
okay,
we didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
It was late at night. It was a really bad storm. I can't drive at night. We really can't drive at night. We're getting old. It happens like that. But anyway, so I couldn't sleep. This one's sawing logs.
That'd work.
Totally out like a light. And I'm just like up every 5 to 6 minutes. It's driving me insane. And I wake up going, oh my God, I need sweet tea and I need a nap and maybe like who knows what else. But the 80s are gone, so I can't even talk about that. So
we're going to need to get earplugs for you when we're using.
There you go.
Yes.
All the men are jealous because you got the redhead. You don't need to be freed.
I don't want to be freed.
I'm just saying.
No.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Commit CG to an island.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you know what'll happen next week is it's his turn to pick on me. So, if turnabout's fair play, I know how this goes.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it'll happen. No. It'll totally happen. Oh, hey, Nakama Fine. It's good to see you.
You know why that's never going to happen? Here's why it's never going to happen. I don't have the mouse in my hands. No, he doesn't have the power. She does. Yeah, he's without the power. Yes.
Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, you never know what you're going to find. So I think, here we go. What does Red say? Whoops, back here.
Prayed for, of course, but freed. Nah. Yes. Well, you are like you said earlier. I think you said earlier. It's like, redheads are for the advanced male.
Redheads are for the advanced. I said that a long time ago.
Yes, I know.
It was one of those things you just had to think about, and then you're like, really. We're going to, and I was going to look at one of these Biltmore before I forget. We talked about having that cookie.
Oh,
here's the ice cream. Here's the ice cream.
The ice cream.
Ice cream was really good.
And let me tell you, pecan. I had both of them, the maple and the butter pecan, it was very good. It was very, very good. Yeah. I can't have Dave around any kind of ice cream. It just goes. It's a done deal. Yeah. And Brad's like, yes.
And there's like, how is Hoobastank? Okay, let's talk about Hoobastank. All right.
Yes.
I will share a picture. Hold on a second. Let me, Dave, go explain.
Okay.
Let's explain how we even got there, because that's really the story of the day.
So Friday night, we were hosting an event at a local craft brewery for the local high school that our youngest goes to.
Yeah.
And so while we were there, there were other people who were not part of our group, and they were hanging out outside. And so I was finishing up talking to the folks inside, and Charlie went outside, and she got it talking to this fellow and two people that basically work there, a guy and a girl. And come to find out that the person who was the guy happened to be the master brewer for the craft brewery.
Yes.
And the young lady who was with him was his apprentice.
Yes.
So they were there doing some new recipe or something there that night. So we started talking about Rosie. Okay, well, Charlie,
no.
Charlie starts talking about Rosie, as it always happens.
It always happens.
And
that's the way it works.
The guy goes, "Oh, rockin'. Hey, you need to have her come down to our big place."
Yes.
And we looked at each other and went,
"What's he talking about? Big place?
What big place?
What big place?"
And it just happened that not only do they have this one that's near our house,
well,
in the craft brewery,
yeah,
but they also own the largest craft brewery in the state of Tennessee, and it's huge.
It's huge. It's really cool.
It's huge.
And the actual place where, like, this is part of the barn.
This is just the front end
where you can get
drinks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
And mixed drinks, beer, the whole shebang. But it was a really, really neat thing. It was a great event. And we just happened to be there, and we learned all about the brew. Yep. We learned all about what they're doing, and we're going to put a video out about it. But it was absolutely worthwhile. And hopefully we're crossing our fingers. They are now going to be on the list for Harvest Host pretty soon.
I hope. So really what we found out, though, was that right before COVID, they were looking for this place to make this super brewery.
Yep.
And they bought a cow farm.
Yep.
The cow farm had an upper pasture and a lower pasture and rolling hills. I mean, it's Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get. Well, the going down to the bottom just so happened to have a perfect natural amphitheater.
Yes.
So
Exhibit A.
So we're at the top of the hill. At the bottom of the hill, there's a giant stage.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was huge.
Rock concert giant.
This is before everything got packed.
This is before everything got packed. And oh yeah, you're right, Nakoma. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't
play. We don't play.
Because after all, we started moonshine.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, there's no shame in our alcohol game. There really isn't.
No.
Yeah. People also often say that Nashville is a drinking town
with a music problem. That's exactly right. Yeah.
So here we are. We're at the top. We're at the top of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
So they have that huge, wonderful brewery, restaurant kind of thing at the very top, and they had this giant stage. They had a dog park, a brand new dog park.
Dog park was great.
And what's really cool.
Well, wait. I'm going to make a video. The video will come out.
There's more stuff. There's more stuff. There's
a
lot of really cool stuff.
But of course, the one thing I find, which, because it's the South, is the ginger love. So all of my gingers, there's so many redheads in the South. It's so much fun. This dude was really cool. We were talking about stuff, and his hair was longer than mine, as you can see. Mm-hmm. Super red hair. And I asked him the question, like, so do people ask you about your hair every day? He's like, every day. I said, yep, I feel your pain. Yeah.
Now what I found interesting was she never made this comment, but watch what her face when I make this observation.
Okay.
Doesn't that look like somebody from Outlander with a mustache?
Maybe, possibly, but Outlander's. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I never thought about it. Ooh. Now he's not the actor, but that was really cool.
No, he wasn't the actor.
It was the actor. I'd be sitting right beside him. I'm just saying.
I know.
You know how that goes. Okay, wait. Nakuma says the movie Lawless is literally about my great uncles. My cousin wrote the book, and the movie is based on. That is really cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Really neat. Yeah, there's some really. You know what? I tell you what, we have the most amazing community, and we really get to meet some really neat people. And and this is just one of those moments where happen to be at the right place at the right time. Things happen, and then bing, bada boom, and all of a sudden you're there. So the joke of the matter is, we got there, we saw the show, we woke up the next morning, and guess who was there? Guy Fieri, from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, or Dives, whatever. He was there. But there's more.
Oh God.
We get back in town. I go to the fish store to get some stuff I need to do, and I'm standing behind Luke Bryan.
Yeah,
Luke Bryan, the music guy, and I'm like chit chatting. He's got kids. I got kids. We're talking kids. We're talking fish.
And why were you standing behind Luke Bryant?
Well, because I was in line to get a fish filter.
Right. But why was Luke Bryant in the pet store?
Because his kids killed his fish.
How did Luke Bryant's kids kill their daddy's fish?
Because they overfed the fish, and it just made a mess of the tank, and he had a bunch of charcoal, and I was looking at him going, dude, I feel your pain. So it was sort of funny. And the cute thing was, we get up in the line, which, like I said, chit chat, whatever it is. And I didn't have the heart to say, hey, can I get a picture? Because he's in town. I mean, he's a local. We just don't do that in town. We don't do, that's not what we do. But but I did do a stalker photo. So I did do like behind the scene and like up at the cashier.
I think we need to share, I think we need to share just one other video from the place we went to for the concert.
Well, the only video I want to share is this one.
No, down, the big one right there.
The big one.
07, right there.
No, you won't be able to see it. Okay, well, all right. So okay, all right, real quick. So we were lucky enough when we got there. There was a food truck there, which is cool. Here we go.
Oh, this is awesome.
And I hate to say it, ladies, if you ever had the Barbie Camper, this is totally the Barbie Camper back in the day. No. So this was a food truck that was an old GMC RV. Go ahead. You tell them the story.
Okay. No. This isn't the Barbie Camper. Come on, guys. What is this? Come on. You RVers know this. I want to hear the first person.
Oh, this is wait. Yes, it was Living Color and Everclear.
Living Color and Everclear.
Yes.
It was the
summer tour.
The Summerland tour. This was the last stop on their Summerland tour.
Yeah, but
oh my God. Bang.
Awesome. I could use some hot dogs. That's exactly this is exactly what we need to do. Oh geez. Now I gotta do something fun for him. We gotta do the panda. Thank you for your awesome support, because we appreciate it and the doggies appreciate it, and gas is not cheap.
No.
That's fun.
Those corn dogs were not expensive though.
No, they were really good. They were really
All
good.
Right, so what this is yes, it's a GMC motorhome, right? But what makes it famous?
What makes this? Good question.
What makes this GMC motorhome famous?
Nice. Good question. This is fun. Okay, what does it remind you of? This is like a big,
and it's almost the same color. It was actually it's almost the same color, I think, as what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was really neat. I mean,
but it's like absolutely perfectly corn dog.
Oh, here we go. Nursing our Trouble said learned Aussie toured in GMC. There you go.
I bet he wished that he had.
Document says front wheel drive. Wait. No rear axles. Here we go. Was it on an old TV show? No. Wait, Ron Burgundy rolled one.
Yeah, I don't know if he rolled that one. But should I give him a hint?
Give him a hint.
Okay. It's not a TV show. It's a movie.
Oh, yes. It's a movie.
It's an awesome movie. Give it again.
I'm just getting a better one.
Okay.
Chillax. Okay. I was so excited about seeing this thing. Let me do a front picture.
Okay.
So we can see the front picture, because that way we can, go ahead. All right, keep talking. Who do we think it is?
There's the front.
That was so cute. I love this thing.
Race with the devil? No. A little bit more lighthearted than that.
Yeah. Learned about the A&E show where Ozzy and Jack were RVing. Oh yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah. It looks like the Wienermobile, which, by the way, I still want.
Somebody wanted to buy the Wienermobile.
I was going to buy one.
It was
on my list.
Wait. Oh, Jim.
Jim's got it.
Where is it?
Here we go. Stripes.
Right, but I thought it said.
The guy in front looks
Jim
like Scooby-Doo.
Foster's right. Stripes. So Jim got it.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. They only made 8,500 units of this.
Yeah. Now, I talked to the guy who owns it.
Chillax, Dave. Take a chill.
Oh,
he's so excited.
It's awesome. I was really waiting for the thing for the small recoilless rifle to come out. I mean, the flamethrower part. I was there.
He was so excited about
Now,
this thing.
what was interesting though is that the guy is from Fort Collins, Colorado. I have family in Fort Collins and the Loveland area.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a group of folks who are fans of the GMC RV, and they restore these things there all the time. And what they did was they gave him one that was a bummer. I mean, a junker.
A junker.
To retrofit into this camper / cookery.
And I think it's really cool. I'm sorry. I was just in love with this. I was like, I think, yeah, why not?
Yes.
And we got corn dogs.
And so, wait, nursing our travel bag.
Yep.
Yes. Corn doggies at the brewery in Fort Collins. So the crazy part is that the guy who's the master brewer went to high school with the guy who owns the corn dogs, and the guy who had the corn dogs frosted his tips on his hair for Everclear. So it was hilarious. It was insane.
It was really cool. Hey guys, I want to say this right now. We are 2 minutes away from the top of the hour.
Yes.
And I know that is a very, very, very big show for Thin Blue Lane. We really appreciate Mobang putting that link out there for us. Thank you so much. Scott, when you're ready for a DeLorean, I have a friend who he has a few of those things. I call them, they're like running refrigerators with tires. They look,
and nobody has found their rebate in the trunk yet.
No. Yeah, living Eichler, they drove their Wienermobile around the country when I was a kid. You know what? I really was going to buy one. I really looked into one. It was so much fun.
Wait, there's Sue.
And Sue put the link in too.
There we go. FBF raid to guys, Thin Blue Lane.
We're going to do an FBF raid to Thin Blue Lane. We appreciate you guys coming out tonight. We just want to say thank you once again for hanging with us on a Thursday night. We do appreciate it. We've got some traveling coming up. Lots of things going on. For those kids who are going back to school, please, once again, work. Stay in school, get some great grades. We appreciate everybody. And for all those teachers and staff out there, we appreciate you very, very, very much.
We will pray for you.
We'll pray for everybody.
The students are coming.
They're coming.
Students are coming.
They're coming very, very soon. So, and for those people who are out there, we are just doing our best to keep safe. And
that's right.
So everybody do me a favor and thanks.
Yes.
We'll see you guys later.
Have a great evening.
Have a great week. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.